This date will begin Shiba Inu next bull run. Shiba Inu news today. Shiba Inu, an Ethereum-based altcoin, got destroyed for this present week in spite of the impeccable redesign into ETH blockchain as needs-be market members search for hints about the speed of financing cost climbs that could mirror a comparing drop in the worth of digital currencies. In this video we will discuss this date will begin Shiba Inu next bull run. Shiba Inu news today. Remember to crush the thumbs up, share and buy into the feed to see our most recent substance on Shiba Inu value forecasts and master examination. Moving along, we should start the video over the most recent 24-hour exchanging meeting. Transport plunged to 0.000117 less 10.52 from the earlier week and short 21.51 over the course of the past month. In addition, different measurements were likewise to fault. At the new cost decline, for example, the market esteem acknowledged esteem proportion slipped alongside the everyday dynamic tends to these negative signs proposed a further downtrend before long. In accordance with this, experts anticipate that Shiba Inu should crash 25 this month, reaching out from 0.000083 to 0.000093 boats moving. Normal combination difference likewise laid out a comparative picture as it showed a negative edge in the market. In accordance with this downbeat opinion, it's little miracle that financial backers are left scanning the market for any indications of confidence. Our number one 2022 speculation has given its initial supporters precisely that a colossal motivation to be hopeful for 2022 and 2023 is perched on 100% gains and expecting more. Shiba Inu cost has momentarily been playing with the conceivable beginning of a bull run, yet bulls failing because of dollar strength in September has rather experienced a class kickoff. Seconds starting from the start of the month, key levels have been surrendered, with the greatest at 0.00001209. Another leg lower hopes to be conceded as the Swedish Riksbank sets the market tone with a very estimated 100 BP climb, which should the Fed do likewise on Wednesday, setting off a gigantic auction in digital currencies on the rear of significantly more dollar strength. Shiba Inu cost is helpless before national banks' secondary selling stations shook today with an unexpected 100 BPS climb from the Swedish Riksbank. In spite of the fact that Sweden and the SEK have practically nothing to do with cryptographic forms of money, the move has placed markets tense before the Fed strategy meeting on Wednesday, and an unexpected 100 BPS climb from the Fed would be a tremendous huge advantage for business sectors. Monstrous dollar strength would dismiss in and trigger a torrential slide sell from in values and cryptographic forms of money. Share cost is subsequently in danger of dropping 10% in the approach the Fed gathering as business sectors get more apprehensive that 100 BPS could be on the cards, relying upon how Powell conveys this message. Hope to see considerably more dollar strength coming and pushing the euro-dollar back underneath equality and setting off another auction in values and digital forms of money, which will be sufficient to pressure a break underneath 0.00000965 bucks. From that point, another region opens up that could see a drop and twisting towards 0.000655, adding one more 40 misfortunes in the books for 2022. The elective situation could be that a circle back happens should the Fed just convey a minuscule rate climb with a timid message that would mean a little increase towards $0.00001209 and a positive return of 11. That would be the extent to which the momentary meeting would go, as the red dropping pattern line the notable essential level at 0.00011209. And the 55-day straightforward moving normal all dwell around that level, as cover Champarium engineer brought together schooling has uncovered a couple of significant reports on the impending Shiba Inu Layer 2 convention, remembering particulars for SFund and a Shiba trade reward. As per an authority declaration from the unification establishment, plans are still well in progress for the fourth alpha and public test nets of the forthcoming convention. The declaration likewise bears down on plans for these test nets scheduled for the finish of September or at some point not long after that. Unification reminds the local area the cutoff time for definite X supports claims is close to on August 22. The unification establishment effectively printed the last X asset and set a 1-month greatest guaranteeing period finishing on September 22, 2022. After this cutoff time, the shrewd agreement will consume any unclaimed X asset tokens. Unification additionally expresses that the last stock can be not exactly the underlying 10,000 arranged. The ongoing inventory was 9888. On the Shiba trade reward, a few X subsidizes will be claimable until the following year. The declaration expresses that all, albeit the Savvy agreement, will consume extra X finances. Unclaimed tokens from the Shiba trade and X store yield entryways will be accessible for withdrawals until mid-2023. Contingent upon the result of an arranged administration proposition, the X subsidizes will move to the unification. Local area asset tokens will be utilized to compensate members and local area individuals who add to advancement and different endeavors to propel the organization. The primary public beta test net will zero in essentially on designers and delegators, so the organization is prepared for all members upon true send-off. The declaration likewise determines that the impending public beta will guarantee that the mainnet send-off is secure by tweaking the most common way of fixing bugs and open testing. Likewise, completely intrigued validators will be permitted to join the beta in anticipation of the mainnet send-off. Moreover, the declaration guarantees support for the Ethereum walk unification and tends to help F2 and the old fork, as it accepts this as the best strategy for the whole area. We will try to proceed with some supporting the first fork and the new F2 network, given that unification hopes to help all extensions of decentralization. We honestly think giving the best devices to all channels serves the more prominent blockchain world. The organization has formally suspended printing Bone in consistence with a prior finished up local area choice. Bone, the authority gas for the Shibarian convention, has now raised a ruckus around town. Million imprint as far as possible chose for Bone cultivating. In June, the local area chose to quit stamping Bone at 230 million to permit Shibarium validators admittance to the excess 20 million of Bone's all-out greatest stockpile. No less than 20 million Bone is vital for typical convention tasks. Shiba Inu has additionally alluded to sending off various tokens, including Shi and Treat. While Shi will be the environment's true stablecoin, Treat will only capability as a prize token. Satoshi Kazama has expressed that Australia would probably be the last test area for the boat's CCG game Shiba Endlessness. Kazama spread the word about this in light of an inquiry by famous boat local area part at Shib. Alexander, the Shima Time Everlasting game went live on the Apple application store following its send-off in Australia on September 17, 2022. Australia clients joined the Vietnamese in having the valuable chance to be among the early analyzers and by columnists of the Shiba Time Everlasting game. Test reports of the boat's CCG game in Vietnam show it was an enormous achievement. Her different reports request was surprisingly high, and the Shiba group needed to grow the ongoing interaction server's ability 50 crease to oblige the interest when clients demand a presentation trial of the boat's CCG in their country. Kazama answered that the following occasion would probably be download. The very beginning of the requesters was a client from Turkey who remarked the Turkish people group is expecting the Shiba Endlessness. When will the game be free? As far as we're concerned, to download from the application store. Kusama answered soon. Then he added that the game would be accessible to the whole world for download, and in addition to a few explicit countries. As per him, the Shiba group needs to show the shadow felines that Shiba is a genuine power. He added that he needs the game's download to break the application store on download day. The Shiba Inu lead designer likewise implied that it very well may be feasible to perform transport copies by means of the game. However, he would give more insights concerning that in a different update before the download. Kazama further said more to the Shiba Endlessness than as being a game, and numerous conversations will occur before the download day. The Shiba group is attempting to support the game's reception when it goes live. Last month, Shiba Endlessness specialist William Vogt exhibited the game at the Shiba Forever game at the greatest worldwide computer game exchange fair, Gamescom. Crypto installment passage stage. Now Installments has declared that organizations can begin tolerating chain installments from their clients. All the more critically, they can constantly utilize the stage to trade their rope for fiat. Rope is the second local token in the Shiba Inu biological system. That is a wrap for now. Remember to crush the thumbs up, share and buy into the feed to see our most recent substance